Are you tired of constantly avoiding or restarting your budget and never seeing lasting positive results? If you answered yes to this question, stick around because this video is for you. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of 3 Minute Money. I'm Pat Zumbush, your YouTube CFP professional. Budgeting is a critical aspect of personal finance management and requires discipline and commitment. By creating a budget, you create the life you want. Further, you simultaneously reduce stress and anxiety because you can track your spending and ensure your expenses do not exceed your income. Just remember, budgeting is like a healthy diet for your bank account. It might not be the most exciting thing, but it'll pay off in the long run. By the way, I'm confident this video will go well over the 3-minute mark, but I want to ensure that I cover everything in detail. So let's get started and I'll give you my 6 steps to creating and sticking to a budget. Number 1, track your spending for a month. Simply starting is the first and most crucial step in creating a budget. Focus on tracking all your monthly expenses, including automatic payments and cash expenses. It is important to start fresh and look forward rather than going back in time and pulling information from prior months. You can use a free monthly tracking tool like Mint to categorize expenses and make the process easy. This will give you a good baseline for your average monthly spending and help you identify areas where you might be overspending. Number 2, multi-month tracking. After tracking your expenses for 1 month, continue the process for the next 3 to 4 months. My experience is that you will flip out to see where all the money actually goes. This will give you a more comprehensive view of your average spending and help you identify trends or patterns in your spending habits. It will also allow you to identify non-monthly expenses such as quarterly insurance premiums or property taxes. At the end of the 3 to 4 month process, average an amount spent in each category and avoid making the categories overly detailed. Number 3, review and reflect. Take a deep dive into the data you have collected and analyze each category of expenses. Or, stick your head in the sand and pretend that everything's fine. It's up to you. But if you wisely choose to review and reflect on the data you've collected, be prepared and surprised by some of the categories, as this is a good opportunity to reflect on your spending habits and to see where you can make changes. You might be spending more in a particular category than you initially thought, or you might see a discrepancy that requires further review. Discuss your expenses with your partner or your trusted friend and compare notes on your spending habits. This will give you a different perspective on your spending and help you make informed decisions about your budget. Number 4, add income to the equation. In addition to tracking your expenses, it's also important to track your income. Use your monthly gross pay and any deductions such as taxes, health insurance, and savings to create a comprehensive view of your finances. This will help you to see exactly how much money you have to budget each month. It's important to track your deductions as your expenses in your budget so that you're aware of and in total control of everything you pay for, even if it's a deduction from your gross pay. For example, if you have a 401k retirement plan and your employer deducts $100 from your paycheck, include this as an expense in your budget. The same goes for health insurance, Social Security, and other mandatory or optional deductions. By tracking these deductions, you can better understand your true take-home pay and ensure that you're not overspending in other areas of your budget. Number 5, decide on trade-offs. Okay, now that we have the knowledge, let's work to get some wisdom. Based on your income and expenses, decide how much money you want to allocate to each category. This step is crucial as it helps you move from being controlled by your finances to being in control of them. Consider your financial goals and the things you value, and set your priorities when making those decisions. You are the boss, the CEO of your household, so be willing to make trade-offs where necessary. For example, if you have a goal of saving for a down payment on a house, you may need to make other trade-offs in your budget by reducing spending in other areas such as dining out, shopping, or entertainment. On the other hand, if your priority is to have a good work-life balance, you may allocate funds towards activities that bring you joy and relaxation, such as taking a big trip that you've always wanted to do or pursuing a hobby. Remember that trade-offs are a normal part of budgeting. Everyone will be different based on their circumstances. The key is understanding and making deliberate choices about where your money is going and adjusting your budget to align with your financial goals and priorities. And finally, number 6, stick to your budget. The final step is to stick to your budget and ensure that your expenses don't exceed your income. Doing a budget doesn't make you happy per se, but being in control of your finances does make you happy. This requires discipline and commitment, but it's key to achieving your financial goals. Be mindful of your spending and adjust your budget as needed, but try to stay on track and stick to the budget that you've set for yourself. Regularly reviewing your spending and your income will help you stay on track and make any necessary adjustments along the way. Every successful company has a budget, and you are far more important than any company. Just the simple act of budgeting is a crucial step toward ensuring that you are successful. Until next time, I'm Pat Zumbers, your YouTube CFP. As always, thank you for letting me help you do wise things with your money.